Hey, Jay, not being able to sleep is rough, huh?
Oh, it's the worst, man.
Especially with your son waking you up saying, I love you all the time. Well, good news, because we've got some new mattresses from our new show partner, Helix Sleep. Helix has a cool feature. You can go to helixsleep.com/views, take a quiz that takes just 2 minutes, and it will match you with your perfect mattress so you don't have to guess which one will be right for you. Everybody's unique, and Helix knows that. So they have several different models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Some great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, and even a Helix Plus mattress for plus-size folks. Everything is made in America with a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights totally risk-free. If you don't love it, they'll pick it up for a full refund. Guys, I mean, Helix is the best. Jay, you use it. You got your mattress.
I got it, baby. I'm sleeping good.
You've been looking a lot more beautiful, guys, and it's been awarded the #1 best overall mattress of 2020 by GQ and Wired magazine. So go to helixsleep.com/views, take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. Helix is also offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for you guys. That's HELIX sleep.com/views. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views, the podcast where I tell you all the secrets, even behind the vlog, like how many times I slept with Jason's mom after I married her. Find out here later on the Views podcast.
I can't wait.
Let's roll the intro music. Let's talk about this. This is something we can talk about. It's about Ilya. I have beef with Ilya. Yo, whenever Ilya is around girls, the dude will bend over backwards, do anything they ask. It is insane, Jay. I've never seen anything like it. You know what word I hate? I hate the word simp. I fucking hate it. Yeah. But I wish there was another word that I could use because that is exactly what Ilya is. It is crazy. This is just one example. The other day, we're sitting here. Corinna's bored. She's like, let's rent the car. And Ilya was like, sure. Ilya cashed out $3,500 for a Lamborghini Aventador just so she can drive around in it for the day. $3,500. Another thing is, we're back in my hometown. There's this girl that he like is talking to, whatever. He likes her. She's like, I love chameleons or whatever. So the next day he's like, let's go to Petco, let's get something. So he goes and he buys a snake with her, and he like gets like a tank to set it up, and then and just now in the mail came like this big fucking cardboard box, and I'm like, what's in there? And he's like, oh, I bought a painting from her because she's an artist. Like, the dude does anything. Like, it's crazy. What is with you?
I don't agree with you. I honestly don't even know how to defend myself. But I don't agree with you.
Ella, from a girl's perspective.
Oh, my fucking God.
100%. We told you this morning you were a simp, and he got so mad.
Well, that is a mean word to call somebody.
I mean, if you look up the description, it's not a mean thing. All girls want a simp. All girls want a simp.
Look, I'm not a fucking simp. Just because I do nice things for other fucking human beings.
I'm not a simp.
Does not mean I'm a simp.
But he does nice things for males,
I do nice
too.
things for everybody, whether it's a girl, boy, fucking...
No, bro.
I do, you fuck.
Yeah, you don't fucking sit on the couch with our guy friends and massage their legs for fucking 3 hours. I'll fucking tell you that. Bro.
I'll massage your leg any day.
Bro, it's crazy.
It's not like I did it for Corinna.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Deadass. I didn't do it for Corinna. It was her idea, and yes, she was a huge influence, but it wasn't directly for her.
That's exactly what it is.
No, it's not.
She was a huge influence. You literally just said it yourself. It was her idea.
Yeah, but if it was
she literally went, it was her idea, and she was a huge influence.
Yeah, but if you went, let's rent a supercar, I'd be like, okay, sure. If Jay went, let's rent a supercar, I'd be like, okay. If Jeff went, let's go rent a supercar, I'd be like, okay.
Hey, you want to rent a supercar?
No,
I'm good.
Bro, we had a hypnotist come to the house today. Oh, my God.
Just randomly?
Yeah. For a video. Matt King was gone. He was, like, actually gone.
Yeah, hypnotists are weird.
Bro, he thought I was Lord.
The singer?
Thought I was the singer Lord.
Did he start crying?
But basically, he was like, oh, my God, the new album's coming out. And then the guy was like, okay, Jason's going to sing the new album to you. He's like, oh, my God, the new album. I can't wait to hear it. I know it's coming out. And and then he had me sing, like, the alphabet to Matt. So I was like, A, B, C, D.
And Matt thought it was the
Lord's new album. He thought we were all aliens at one point.
I don't know, bro.
He took a bite.
So weird.
He took a bite of like raw Beyond Burger meat and thought it was a hamburger. Then he goes, okay, whatever Jason's gonna say right now is gonna be the most offensive thing that you've ever heard. And I basically go, I go, Matt, I think you're great. And he goes, oh, Jason, Jason, oh my God, you're recording that? No. And I'm like, Matt, I think you're a great guy. And like, you're one of my favorite people to hang out with. And I love when we have like White Claws in the backyard. And he was like, no. It was insane.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy to me. I don't understand that.
And Susie didn't go. I thought Susie would be the one that would go, and she didn't.
Wait, what? What are you gonna say?
I don't think that Dave would fall for it.
No.
No. You don't. You have to like be willing to do it. I understand. I think I understand how meditation works. Like it's like, sorry, how hypnotism works. I think like it's almost like meditation. Like you have to like really clear your mind and be like, you have to let a person into your mind. Like it's almost like
I can't imagine that.
And that for that reason you can't do it.
Bro, this is a photo. I know this doesn't work for the podcast, but this is a photo of Matt thinking I'm Lord. Look at his face. He looks like he's fucking possessed.
Yeah.
So bizarre.
Hey, David, do you remember when you met my dad?
In Boston?
Yeah, we had a show there.
Yeah.
And it was like a really cold day, and we were about to leave for the airport, and right before we left, you pulled my dad and my mom into a doorway. It was really cold. It was my mom and David and me, and he was like, I just have one question. And he's like, yes, David. He's this big, like, tall, booming voice. And he was like, did you know your son's a pussy? And I have to tell you, I've never seen my father laugh like that in my entire life. I've never seen him laugh like that.
That was the first time I met him?
I mean, like, you'd met him, like, a couple hours before. But it was the first time you got him on camera.
Yeah, bro. Your dad's like a little frat man. So everyone knows about this ongoing fight with me and Ilya about our height. Like about our height situation. I think he's short. He doesn't think he's short. He's 5'8". I'm 5'10". I think I have a lot on him.
You're like
today.
5'9.5", but okay.
Yeah, no, I'm 5'10". So trust me. Look, you can go to the DMV. Everybody knows there. Everybody at the DMV.
For sure.
Guys grow until they're 25, you know.
Yeah,
So
Ilya's
he can
25, so it's over.
You catch up.
So anyway,
it's over.
Ilya today looks up. He's getting so pissed. He stormed out of my trailer earlier, like on set, because he was just so mad that I was calling him short. And like as he's walking out, I was just like, be careful down the steps. Just getting so fucking angry. And so he looked up the height, like the height in the world. What's the average? And he found out it's 5'6". And he's like, David, look at this. It's 5'6". I'm above average. He's like fucking yelling at me. And then Ella goes, what about in the U.S.? And Ilya looks that up, and apparently it's 5'9". So he's below average height in the United States.
For men.
For men, yeah. So he's back
The only
tiny.
thing left is just to measure your penises, and that's
Back
it.
to time.
Oh.
I'd love that. I know where that would go.
Go ahead, go in the bathroom.
I was also talking to some people on set, and one of my friends on set, she wants to get a pig, like as a pet, and she's like. And she was talking about how like aren't like pigs like the smartest, and it's like don't you've heard that before, right?
Yeah.
But like what the fuck does that mean? Like I thought about it, and it's like how much smarter are they than dogs? Do you know what I mean? Like
I guess they do have high intelligence, right?
right, but like to what level? Like I may offend some pig people, but like it's not like a pig can draw or write a poem.
Emotional intelligence. Like
Right.
the pig like knows you.
I think they're pretty, but I think that's what dogs are too. I think most dogs have that same intelligence.
Sure.
But people will talk about pigs like they're Einstein. They're like, oh my God, pigs! They're the smartest animal. Like they're
Right.
still animals though.
Well, I think people maybe assume when you say pig, they're like, yeah, well, it's just a pig. Or
Right.
They know, but they're like, no, actually, pigs are pretty smart.
Pigs are the smartest.
Yeah.
I think what they should be saying is pigs are smart, just like dogs. Like when you
Yeah.
say they're the smartest, like people, I'm telling you, people hype them up like they're taking pre-algebra.
Can we look that up?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
What does it
Like
say?
basically, when they try to do different like cognitive activities, like doing mazes and stuff, like when you have a rat or a monkey figure out a maze, like they can solve it just as well as a chimpanzee or something.
Ooh, smart as a chimp.
But it
That's
says
pretty
that
good.
dogs, chimpanzees, elephants, and dolphins, even humans, like that they share the same cognitive capacity.
That's also kind of fucking weird. Like I feel like if I put Jason in a maze and a dog in a maze, I would put my money on the dog. Like that's also that's a weird way to.
The dog's fast.
That's a weird way to judge someone's ability to.
I was
make
in a
decisions.
corn maze last year. I couldn't get out.
Yeah. You know the rule is right. We got into an argument about this. Just stay to the left side of the wall and you'll get out at one point.
Is that true?
Yeah, hug one side of the wall and you'll eventually get out of there.
That's interesting. I can't wait for Halloween.
Why?
I'm gonna fucking kill that maze this year.
You leave your kids behind. Fuck you guys.
I did it in 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Fuck you guys.
Wyatt, you're a bitch. I fucking knew it.
No, Wyatt does. He has like GPS when he does it. He like downloads the maps and stuff.
Oh, he uses like his Apple Watch?
Yeah.
When he goes through fucking mazes?
Well, that's an option. You can like figure it out on your own, or you can use like the.
When you get lost, you can use the GPS on your Apple Watch?
Yeah, it's an option.
That's weird, man.
Natalie was around my kids today. Oh my God.
On accident?
I was so nervous.
On accident. Yeah.
I was so nervous.
Natalie hates your kids.
I know.
No, I do not hate them.
I was just waiting for them.
Were you just whispering to your kids like, don't say anything
Don't look her in the
stupid.
eyes.
Don't say anything stupid and
It
don't
is
tell them how
funny.
much I love you.
Jason is like such a hyperactive parent. Like his kids were playing in the pool, and one of the kids, Wyatt's friend, was hanging off of Heath and Mariah's zip line, and he just was jumping into the pool like casually, like
Yeah.
trying to jump into an inner tube, and he jumped into the inner tube and made a huge loud noise. It's obviously he splashed into the pool, and Jason freaked out. He thought that the kid like died or something.
Yeah,
jumping off the
because
zip
5
line.
minutes before, Heath, I had my back, I was in the hot tub, and Heath goes, "Oh my God, where's Charlie? Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie?" Like that. And I turn around and I go, "Charlie!" Like that. And he's like, "Ah, just kidding." She was like right there.
He was pretending she was drowning?
He was just pretending she was gone.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I really was talking to
That is
God for like 20
such
minutes.
that is such a fucked up joke.
It is such a fucked up joke. And I couldn't say anything because I was like, he doesn't have kids. He doesn't get it.
Right.
But it was funny.
Where's Charlie? Where?
But like
Wow.
parents don't make those
How
jokes.
I never thought of that. That's so funny.
Speaking of Zayn, Heath, and Mariah, on their podcast this week,
Yeah.
they talked about me.
This is funny. Did you hear about this?
No.
I didn't hear about this either until
Ella, it's an audio podcast. It doesn't matter. He has something in his mouth.
Can we stop taping? Ella says I have something in my teeth.
Ella's signaling to Jason saying that he has something in his fucking teeth. It's an audio podcast. Are you fucking kidding me? Natalie's about to tell this story that I've been kind of excited for. And then Ella goes, psst, psst, psst. Jason, the teeth.
I want to
fuck's sake.
apologize to everybody out there for what was in my teeth.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ella.
everybody listening, I'm sorry. For fuck's sake, Ella. Okay, go, Natalie.
Okay, so sometimes, and a few people know this, not many people know this, but I've done this ever since I was like in college, where if I drink a lot the night before, I wake up super early when I'm hungover, and I love to go swimming. Like I love.
You
to
did it at my house.
Yeah, I used to do it at your house. Yeah. And so now our closest friends that have a pool is Zane's house. I was hungover one morning, and I got up. It was probably like 6 a.m. And I thought it would be a really good idea if I just went swimming in their pool. And I didn't tell anybody. I just went downstairs, went outside into the backyard, and I decided to get naked because I thought that would be an even better idea. So
Yeah.
I went into their backyard. I got completely just ass naked, and I like walked around like dee, 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 dee.
Are you like, but like, where are your hands?
I'm holding my boobs, so like,
Okay.
God forbid there's security.
But your
cameras.
butt and your
everything's
vagina
out. Everything,
area.
I'm just completely naked, David.
Okay.
And I'm like, and I looked into Zane's bedroom because his is on the first floor, and I was like, okay, all of his curtains are closed, everything's closed, like he's not going to see me, whatever. And no one will know, like they won't even know to check their cameras because they won't know that I did this. And so I like, whatever, I get naked, I'm like, holding my boobs, walking around the pool, and I get to the deep end, and I just jump in like free spirit and all.
Oh my God.
And this past week, I'm listening. I get tagged on Instagram, like Zane and Heath's podcast, Natalie's naked, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is he saying? And apparently, Zane didn't sleep in his room that night. He slept in his guest bedroom with the curtains wide open, which is right at the end of the deep end of the pool. So he woke up at 6 a.m.
His
to
dad's
my
binoculars that he got as a Christmas gift.
he woke up with my bare ass just jumping.
And
into
he
his
didn't
pool.
say anything.
And he didn't tell me until the podcast. I found out on his podcast like 3 weeks.
Did you talk to him about it?
Yeah, I talked to him about it.
What did he say?
He was just like, "Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you, but I was gonna make a TikTok and then talk about it on the podcast and whatever." And I was like, "Okay, great." That's funny.
So funny.
I'm still gonna do it again, but
I
yeah.
imagine you jump into the pool and the alarm of the house sets off and everybody in the house comes running out.
I just make
Who's in the pool? Natalie's fucking tits flopping around the deep end.
Yeah, she likes to do that. She showed up at my house at like 6 a.m. once.
Yeah, she.
I
loves
wasn't
it.
naked at your house.
I thought
though.
she was on crack.
I know. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
weren't naked, but
It's the best jumping into a cold pool of water when you're hungover. It's
I've
like
never heard that.
it's great.
I like to have Doritos and go into the pool. That's my favorite. Chips.
Between never-ending laundry cycles and incoming emails, you've got plenty on your to-do list. Give yourself one less thing to worry about and let DoorDash take care of your next meal. DoorDash is the app that brings you food you're craving right to your door. Ordering so easy, you open the DoorDash app, choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with a new contactless delivery drop-off setting. With over 300,000 partners in the U.S., Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your local go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Chipotle, Wendy's, and the Cheesecake Factory. Many of your favorite local restaurants are still open for delivery. Just open the DoorDash app, select your favorite local restaurant, and your food will be left at your door. Right now, you guys can get $5 off, not 5%, $5 off, and 0 delivery fees on the first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code VIEWS. That's $5 off and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code VIEWS. Don't forget, that's code VIEWS for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. We had Jonah come to set today. Jonah was coming to set today, but he was really late. He was coming with Ilya. Ilya, why was he late? He was literally like 15, 20 minutes late. What happened? There's a checkpoint before you go to set. That's like a COVID checkpoint, and you have to check in, like whatever, talk about your symptoms if you have any or whatever, and then they let you go to the actual set. And Jonah was stuck at the checkpoint. What happened?
Yeah, so we pull up to the checkpoint, and the guy goes up to my car, and he's like, "Hey, are you guys visitors or are you talent?" Jonah goes, we're visitors.
He's on the show.
Like he's thinking about it. Like, oh yeah.
And Jonah's on the show,
Right.
Yeah.
He's
And
talent.
I'm like, the guy leaves. I'm like, Jonah, why the fuck didn't you say you were talent? He's like, well, I don't want to like say that I'm talent. Like,
he didn't want to brag.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
He didn't even say
And
talented.
then we stood at the fucking checkpoint for like 15 minutes for the guy to drive from set to our car to like clear Jonah so we can go.
We had to so they thought he was just like a random person coming on set because the guy at the checkpoint doesn't really know who's on the show.
Sure.
So he had no idea. So he didn't go to Jonah's name tag that he already has there because he's a talent on the show. But rather, Jonah thought he was being humble by telling him that he was a visitor. He's like, I didn't want to brag and say I was talent. I was like, you fucking moron! You held up the entire set.
Is anybody on this plane a doctor? I mean, I am.
I went to school for it. Like,
I don't want to brag and say I can start saving lives.
he's fucking dying. Please, somebody help. I mean, if nobody else wants to step in, I guess I'll be the doctor. Jay, who's dumber, me or Ilya?
No, who's smarter, me or David?
Okay, that's a dumb question. That should prove it.
That's tough because on so many levels, you guys are just complete fucking blithering idiots.
Obviously, I'm smarter than you. I got better grades.
That doesn't mean you're smarter than me.
David's more.
Okay, hold on. The question is, what is smart, right? Like, what does smart mean? Because, like, no, Taylor's nodding her head because she knows what I mean.
Okay.
Just because you got good grades does not mean you're smart. Maybe you're book smarter than me.
I think I'm book smart and street smart.
Name the first 6 presidents of the United States.
George Washington.
John Adams.
No, not together. Don't do it together. Ilya, name the first 6 presidents of the
Ilya,
United
you Google and I'll tell him. No, okay. I mean, listen.
You don't know either.
No, I got George Washington, John Adams, John Quincy Adams is somewhere in there too. Fuck.
Taylor, stop helping David.
Dave, I'll give you $1,000 if you get the first 6 presidents.
First 6?
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
I mean, that's just like that's.
I don't think anybody knows that.
Who's John Adams?
Can you name 10 presidents altogether?
Yeah, 100%.
Whoa. Name the first 6 presidents.
I don't. That's all I know.
Okay.
I
yeah.
don't even. I didn't know.
I just
don't
know John
anything.
Adams and George
do you know?
Washington.
Yeah.
What are they?
What are they?
I only know because I was in a TikTok today and I didn't know.
What are they?
It's Washington, Adams, John Quincy Adams, Madison, Monroe,
Well, I got the first 3.
Jefferson.
Oh, oh my God.
You didn't say Jefferson.
Yeah, I said Quincy Adams and John Adams.
You did good. You got 3 out of 6. That's more than Ilya, so I guess you're the smartest.
Yeah, fuck you, Ilya. I told you.
But Ilya's way smarter in business.
Yeah, in plumbing, he knows how to fix a toilet.
Fuck you.
No, he's way smarter in business.
Of course, in business.
Yeah, well, that's smarts.
Okay,
and you're more worldly than him because
Yes,
you've like
he
lived
is-
in LA
you are
longer.
more worldly than me. I'll give that to you.
Thank
But
you.
only because he's like lived in LA longer
Right.
and he's
Oh,
had
come
3
on.
or 4 years of
No.
Like if him and I moved here at the same time,
Yeah,
I'd be way,
you'd probably be the
way
same.
alone.
No.
Yeah.
End of senior year, end of our schooling. Who was smarter? Me. That's it. Period.
who got better grades.
What
Me.
does senior year
He
have
did.
to do with anything?
Because that was our last year of being in school. So I'm saying the last the year where we were both learning the same things. Who was picking up most of the information that was being thrown down by the system?
Who was
I'm
out
telling
working in the real world while you were goofing
Okay,
off
well,
doing
whose idea
YouTube?
was it to drop out of college, huh?
Yours?
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I don't know. Was it yours?
It was ours.
It wasn't
So we're
even
both
yours.
fucking dumb.
What was that conversation like? About a month into college, you guys said, "Fuck this." Is that what
It was
happened?
like, hey man, you bored? It was like this.
It was literally like a 15-minute
College is so
conversation.
fucking boring, bro. Oh my god. Ilya and I would be in like class and we'd be like, look at everybody. We'd fucking make fun of people. We'd be like, what the fuck are they doing? This shit's so boring. Like, let's fucking leave.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, you can just leave. Like, and Natalie's fucking in her school, like Lake Forest, like fucking studying plants and shit. Like how the ecosystem
Studying
works. And you're just like, Natalie, what are you fucking doing? Come hang out. And she's like, no, I'm learning about photosynthesis today.
I'm having a good time with my friends.
Yeah, right. With her fucking
Where was
hockey friends who fucking drink beers and watch the Hawks win. Watch Hawk reruns from 2014 when they
I'm
got
sorry,
him.
we don't all sit on our asses and play COD for 7 hours a day.
That's a low blow, Natalie.
Just
You
different
know I'm
levels of
doing a lot more than
entertainment.
just playing Call of Duty. I'm first of all.
What? Sitting on your ass, moving from your bed to the couch?
No, I'm learning fucking reflexes, and I'm learning skills that I can apply to my daily life.
Right.
Like, did you know that I can put on 3 vests, and that'll protect me from bullets? And then I can also, and I've learned how to fly helicopters.
You've
I'm
lost
learning how to
50% of
fly-
your audience at this point.
Whatever.
There are 60% women listening to this podcast,
Are you
and they
talking
don't want to hear
how
about you.
you're turning into Iron Man? Is that what you're working on?
No, let's get back to the thing. Ilya, let's agree. I am smarter. You're a good friend.
What?
Yeah, you're a good guy.
You're a good guy too.
Thank you.
You're a better guy.
Who's
than
more
me,
pleasant
but
to
I'm
be-
smarter.
I think that you're smart at what you do. But I think the things that you don't apply yourself to, you're intellectually inept at those things.
Yes, but I'm saying if Ilya and I are learning things at the same time, that's why I said
Yes,
school.
Ilya's dumb.
Thank you.
Come on.
I'm just saying school. Bro, there's no reason.
School?
There's no reason you should have a below 3 GPA. No reason. I didn't try it fucking
I
at
didn't try
all.
either. It was a 2.8. What was your GPA?
3.2.
Okay, so you were 0.4 higher than me.
That's a lot.
Oh, good math. Ilya goes, okay, so you're 0.9 higher than me.
Were you nervous around your girlfriend's parents ever?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You were?
Fuck yeah, what do you mean? It was Liza's parents.
Yeah.
That was like, it was me, and it was, remember, like, that's when Liza was making videos, and she was, like, super clean, like, cookie cutter, and I was, like, edgy David.
Right.
Yeah, that was, like, the fucking scariest
I
thing.
can't imagine David at like dinner, like all quiet. Like
I don't think I ever went to dinner. Oh, I went to dinner with her mom and her sisters once. I really loved all of them. Loved. No, I really did like all of them. But yeah, that is like the most nerve-wracking thing.
I can't imagine like what kind of guy Charlie will bring home and what I'll think. And
Yeah, but you're going to be like the easiest parent to meet, you know?
you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Not with Charlie, I won't.
Well, people will have that impression.
No,
of
bro,
you.
Jay's like weird with shit like that. Like, you know, that's Jason's thing, is that's where he gets weird. In situations like that, like with his ex-wife's like boyfriend, like he has like this awkward part of him where he turns off.
It's true.
He like snaps out of like fun, cool Jason and goes to like this weird, like awkward, eerie place where he's like battling from within, and he's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like 4 people trying to come out of him, but only the one really awkward one is like succeeding.
Wow.
Like it's really bizarre.
Damn, that was good. Damn.
And and that's the part that's gonna come out when Charlie is a boyfriend, and it's gonna be weird.
So, going to Georgetown this fall, huh? Huh?
Hey man, I thought you were a lot more fun than
Oh my God.
What's coming out of your mouth?
Charlie, why is your dad biting my arm?
Now that I've never seen anyone assess me so well. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's like the strangest thing about you is like, and it happens sometimes when a person will meet you on the street and they'll make like a fat joke or an old joke. Like that's where it comes out. That's where you like snap out of Jason. You go, where am I? And you go, and it's like it's your first time in your own body. It's like, where am I? And how do I deal with this attacker?
It's like my ego gets bruised. If my ego gets bruised, then all bets are off.
what's the Black Spider-Man's name? Like the guy
Venom.
Venom. It's like you turn into Venom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I hate.
I've been waiting the whole story to make that fucking metaphor.
Oh, I hate when I get like that. I hate when I get embarrassed.
Yeah, it is weird because
It's the
you would
worst.
think that you would never get like
Most
that,
of the
but you
time,
do.
I'm pretty good, but
Yeah. Jay, what interferes with your happiness?
My kids.
You gotta get a better joke. You can't do the same thing.
I told you not to do that joke.
BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can connect in a safe and private online environment, and you can start communicating in under 24 hours. It's not self-help, it's professional counseling. Send a message to your counselor anytime, and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches. There's a broad range of expertise available, and it's more affordable than traditional counseling. They offer licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, relationships, grief, self-esteem, LGBT matters, and many more. So many people have been using BetterHelp. They're recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. I want you to start living a happier life today, and as a listener of the Views podcast, you get 10% off your first month by visiting BetterHelp.com/views. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/views. Jay, I think Ella and Taylor, my two assistants, I think they hook up when we're on set.
No kidding.
Yeah. Il, is that true?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, today I left to go work out, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go work out now, and they're like, oh, how long are you gonna go for? I'm like, I don't know, an hour and a half. Oh, okay.
Be honest, Ella. Have you guys ever done anything? Honestly, and you can be. It doesn't matter. We think it's cool.
No.
Not even little.
No.
Give her the dead ass. Give her the dead ass.
Dead ass. Have you and Taylor done
My
anything?
goodness.
Dead ass, no.
To be fair, have you and Ilya ever done anything?
Yeah. I
Yes,
mean,
definitely.
Hold on.
I walked in on Ilya and David the other day. David was face down on his bed, laying there with his shirt up, and Ilya was laying next to him, just scratching his back. And I said, "Okay."
That's a low blow. You cut. First of all, Ilya was wearing a wig, and we were just.
Ilya was wearing my hot pink jumpsuit and my hot pink wig, scratching David's back.
Yeah, Ilya was wearing Natalie's clothes. We were just role playing a little bit. That's funny that was a real moment.
Were you doing Natalie's voice?
Yeah.
You have to post this tomorrow by 4 o'clock, or the brand's gonna be upset.
Tell Taylor what happened yesterday in the gulag.
Oh, you won't believe that. No, you can't explain that.
I'll hear it.
So there's this thing called the gulag.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
In Call of Duty.
There's a thing on the gulag, and it's when you're lost, you're in there. Well, when you lose, when you get killed, you're in there. You have one more life to get back.
Right.
And it's 1-on-1 in the gulag. One person versus another person, and if you lose, winner goes back to the map, and loser has to end the game. That's how the gulag works. And everyone else that's in the gulag is waiting for their turn to 1-on-1, and they're like on the outside of the gulag looking in. So if your teammate is also in the gulag, you can give him tips, and you can go, the enemy's on your left, the enemy's on your right, right?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so Ilya's in the gulag, and he's up top, like, seeing everybody in the gulag, and all of a sudden Ilya goes, he's on your left, he's on your left, he's on your left. He's like fucking screaming. And I'm like, Ilya, what the fuck are you saying? And he's like, he's on your left. And I'm like, dude, none of us are in the gulag. So it was just like a Call of Duty joke. Like, he was screaming and giving us tips, but none of us were playing. He was watching another random guy play, and he was like, he's on your left. And we're like, dude, we're all in the game.
No, it was quieter. It was like left.
This doesn't look good on you.
Honestly, because you're right hand to God, dead ass. It was a joke. Yeah, I was kidding.
I don't think so, bro.
Dead ass.
I mean, dead ass. Yeah,
I've tried that
at
before.
the time.
I was joking, guys.
It was. I knew it'd be really funny. That's why I did it.
Did you see Neil deGrasse Tyson answer the question, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
No.
He said it's the egg. I've always thought it was the chicken. I've always thought it was chicken, but he said it was the egg.
Right, like it just slowly evolved from somebody else's egg, right?
Yeah, it slowly evolved from another animal, and then at one point, inside the egg was a chicken. Mm-hmm. That's the answer.
Damn.
That came first, the egg.
Then what about before that?
Well, that's a different question.
It was a different animal.
Right.
It's a different animal. I think, yeah, I mean, it's just, and that's also the theory of things evolving, right?
I can't wait to tell Wyatt that.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm not going to say it came from you.
Don't tell Wyatt, bro, don't tell him right now, because he'll say he loves you and he cherishes you for the next 8 hours if you tell him
He's
right
going
now.
to love that. Hey, you can't tell the...
Have you ever made Wyatt cry?
No.
Never.
Never.
That's insane. That's why you have a crazy relationship. Because my parents made me cry a good amount.
No, that's crazy.
What would you cry about?
Nat, have you cried?
All the time.
I
I used to
cry
play with
about, like, I can't go to the
of course,
mall
your
kind of
parents.
cry, or...
What?
Like, when they wouldn't let you go
We
to the
would
mall?
all cry. Like, multiple times.
Really?
I
You've
cried like
never made your
3
son
times a week.
cry.
No, why would I make him cry?
See, that's ridiculous. See, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Right. Because it sounds fucked up that we cried a lot, but it also made sense. Like,
My dad made me cry all the time.
But when you say it out loud, it sounds a little weird.
Right. But yeah, I cried all the time. Ilya cried all the time.
I'm trying to think if he ever cried. Like,
But they've never been grounded. They've never been punished.
You know they've
like,
never been
ever.
grounded and they don't have any chores. Isn't that insane?
No. Why?
They've never been grounded.
I've never done anything wrong.
Well, they don't have to do anything wrong.
I don't believe in being
grounded.
I don't believe in being.
Hey, Wyatt, you're grounded. For what, Dad? Fuck you. Waking me up at 3 in the morning, you little cunt.
Literally. Okay, question for the gentleman here.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so during the day, I'm always curious because men are so much hornier than women. During the day, when you get horny, do you have to like do something about it, or do you just like let it go?
Half and half.
It depends. When you get like proper horny?
Oh, right. There's like a proper horny, and then there's like.
Well, when you get horny, you jerk off. There's no questions about that.
Every time?
I mean, there's no such thing as being kind of horny.
Yeah, there is.
No.
You're either really horny or you're just kind of horny.
What do you do when you're kind of horny?
Nothing. I just fucking tell myself to stop thinking about it.
Oh, no. When you're horny, I think you're horny.
Oh, no. When I'm really horny, I'm like, I have to fucking get rid of this thought right now.
So you have to do something about it.
Yeah, I have to jerk off.
You have to jerk off. Why is it so bad? What did you think it was like?
What did you think it was?
Well, because like I feel like I'll have horny thoughts or something during the day, but I won't ever I don't act on it unless like I'm,
Like horny thoughts? What do you mean? Like what's a horny thought? Like that's such a weird way to put it. Like,
what do you mean?
Wow, Ilya looks so good in that tight shirt. I wish he'd sit on my face.
No,
like,
but
what's a horny thought?
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
He'll be watching Outer Banks and like John B will pull his shirt off.
Not even getting a text. Like I'll just think about it. Like I'll just think and I'll just like get horny about something. But I don't do
when
something
does this
about
happen usually? Like what are we doing?
It just happened right now, which is why I asked the question. But, no, I don't know.
It just happened right now.
Ilya's like, should I rent a Corvette? Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. I guess you can just jerk off.
I just think it's so weird that you have to do something about it. Like, why don't you can just like I can think about sexual things and like get horny or whatever, and I don't have to act on it. But I think it's so weird how men are like, I mean, I must jerk off now.
I think if you're actually horny, then you jerk off. That's it. There's no in between. There's no like somewhat horny. Do I think about like, oh wow, this girl's really cute. I'd love to hook up with her. Do I like think that when I'm scrolling through fucking Instagram? Yeah, but that's not like me being horny.
Right, I agree with that.
Right. When I'm actually horny, and Ilya, I think you could attest to this. When you're actually horny, you jerk off.
Yeah,
that's what that is. But you definitely have thoughts throughout the day.
What if you're in a situation where you can't jerk off?
Right.
Just, like, keep it in till the end of the day.
What situation in the world could you not masturbate?
I've had that.
If you're
What do you mean? You're like at
meeting.
work.
Yeah.
If you're in a meeting. If you're out with friends. Like, would you go in a restaurant
If
bathroom and
you're-
jerk off when you're like out and about in a city?
if you're paying-
Every place has a bathroom. You can jerk off anywhere.
You would jerk
Yeah,
off
but-
anywhere.
Like
You wouldn't
right.
jerk off in a public.
You would jerk off in like a
spot.
Starbucks
we were
bathroom.
so close to finishing this podcast without talking about jerking off.
Sorry.
No, hold on.
I'm saying like you're out and you're like you have a horny thought. You go in a Starbucks bathroom and be like, I'm just gonna jerk off.
No, it's not like it's not like if I don't go somewhere, I'm about to explode.
Well, that's
like
what
you
it's
can,
making it sound like.
Yeah, no, it's not like that. You can coast off that thing and be like, when you get home, you do it. I guess that's not what it is. Yeah, it's not like, oh my God, I'm horny. I gotta go somewhere quick. It's not like that. It's not like
what
that.
it sounds like when you
No,
describe it.
it's not like that. But definitely, when you get horny and you're in a spot where you could do that, then you just do it. But no, I've never been at a restaurant and been like, I can't like you're talking and I'm sweating all of a sudden and like I can't hear what you're saying because I have to jerk off. It's never like that. I'm never like a carnivore, like just like foaming at my mouth. Like damn,
I also think
masturbate.
it's I feel like I don't know if this is for all women or maybe it's just me, but I feel like I have to be in a certain environment. Like I can't just do it anywhere.
Well, yeah, but that's totally different with girls. Like I think it's I think a guy
like
can.
an anthropology.
I think jerking.
Yeah, I'm in the fitting room.
I think jerking off's also like pretty
fucking
gross,
weird.
right? Like it's like a gross thing to do. Like
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you walked in on me doing it the other day.
if I feel like if you're a girl,
Did?
No, I didn't walk in on him. I knocked on his door because I wanted to show him a new update on Call of Duty. And I knocked on the door, and he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, you're jerking off?" And he's like, "Yes."
Oh, we talked about that.
No, we didn't talk about this because this just happened.
Oh, okay. I think it happened twice then.
No, it's definitely happened a couple times. But yeah, no, I hear what you mean. I wonder who in this room gets the horniest the most.
Probably you.
You.
Probably you.
I don't
Actually,
think so.
I think maybe Ilya. He's in good shape.
No, I have a question. Does it ever happen that you do jerk off and then you're still not satisfied?
No way.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
Like he's got to have 2 rounds.
Yeah, I have 2 rounds sometimes.
That
What are you
happens
talking
to
about?
you?
Yes.
Right away.
No, like 5 minutes later, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go again.
What?
Yeah, dead ass.
Bro.
Swear to God.
You're in the
you, a
wrong
machine?
business, Ilya.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Porn set would pay good money
It's
for that.
happened to me in the same hour.
Okay, but I'm just saying because I feel like for girls, you can easily you can be horny and have sex and still not be like I'm still fucking horny.
Bro, that makes no sense to me about girls. Like, how can I, like, you know, like when like it's like this stupid stigma in the world how like when guys finish the sex is over. Like that's fucking crazy to me. Like it's just like it's crazy
Wait,
that
what
that's
do
like
you
the
mean?
norm.
It's crazy.
And it is the norm. But
It's crazy.
weird
It's
that
the norm that guys just have sex and sex is over.
Yeah.
Like
that
they
is
don't. You don't
nuts.
like go
It's so
finish off a
bizarre.
girl.
It's so bizarre.
You're right.
It's so bizarre.
It is.
But it is the norm.
And,
It's like,
and like most women are just like, okay, I guess it's over.
and it's
That's
also
all he could last.
It's also
That's all
weird.
he could do.
Yeah, it's also weird that like a girl can like go for like can finish and then go again, and then like it's just weird how like
Yeah.
the refresh rate on a girl is like so interesting. It's like what the fuck.
Yeah, that's what's hard about an intimate relationship too, because then you're like, are you
That's why I think
you still horny,
That's
or-
why I think a guy orgasming is so much better than a girl orgasming. Like a guy orgasm must be so much better. Like it must feel greater because it takes me a while to refresh. I'm really giving part of my body leaves me when
But that's because part of your body is leaving you. For a woman, it's not. But still, I feel like an orgasm for a woman is 10 times better than a guy. First of all, because it happens 1 out of fucking 10 times. For you guys, it happens every single time.
Yeah.
And that's when you have sex and a guy finishes and the girl's done. It's like that does nothing for me for a girl. Some girls, yes. But if you have sex and you come and they don't, it's like okay. I can like go have pasta right now, and you're like on the bed, like, ugh.
Wow. That's mad.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
So you can go have pasta right now. So even if you're not satisfied, you just turn that off.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah, and
That's
you
so
kind of have
interesting.
to.
Yeah, you have to.
Like, what are you gonna do? Especially if it's like
go out and
one
get some
night
random
stands
dick.
or just like some random guy. Like
Yeah.
90% of the time, they're not gonna like go down on you or like do something to make you come. So then you're just like, okay, this is over.
That's the worst when someone's like, that's it?
How often does that happen?
It's happened. It definitely happened more than
That's
a handful. Yeah, definitely. That's it? Yeah.
That's so interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know.
It is really weird when you think about it.
Dave, if I went right now and I had a ray gun and I went,
You get what I'm saying?
and you were a woman for 24
Yeah, makes
hours,
sense.
Yeah.
what do you think would happen? How would it be different?
Well, the first thing I would try is masturbating. And not just because like I'm a guy and I
Right.
want to see a vagina, but just because I'd be genuinely curious how that works on a woman. Because
Right.
that's like the one thing that's like super different, right? Is like
Yep.
the penis.
So do you know how a vagina works?
Wait, what?
No, we literally we taught him like 2 months ago.
No,
how to
I just
finger a
learned how to.
girl.
I just learned the things about the vagina the other day.
Yeah.
Okay, because
You were there.
I'm just saying because if you are so curious how a woman masturbates, that means you have not done it for a while.
Explain to me how a vagina works. I want to hear.
No, I'd want to know how it would feel like on my insides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I would. No, I would want to know like what the feeling of
Feeling inside.
masturbating feels like. This entire conversation is I just want to see the other side of it.
I would imagine it would be an ongoing sensation that could keep going forever and ever and ever. And
Okay,
as much
that's
as you
why
want
I'm
it.
confused because girls
Right?
can just do
No?
it forever. Why don't you just sit in your room and no? Oh shit!
I thought
have to
that is the case though. You can come like 10 times.
You can,
You
but
can and-
it's like it's tingly. I don't know how to explain it. Once you do it once, it's like it can't be immediate. It like kind of hurts in a weird way.
Oh, so it's kind of like being a guy.
Oh, it's like being a guy. You guys have dicks too.
No,
Yeah, I can say. I know. What
I
you're
mean,
talking about.
for sure.
That's what I was
because
trying to
a guy like can't get hard again, but you can just like lube up and just go for it again with a girl. But a guy, like your dick is soft. You literally physically cannot do it again.
What's the next thing you do, Dave?
When I'm a girl?
Yeah. Put on some clothes.
I mean, I guess put on some clothes, just try on different outfits.
Have you ever set a timer, or not a timer, a stopwatch for when you're having sex to like see how long you lasted?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I've done that.
You've done that, Natalie?
Like
For the guy, not for
For
me.
a guy.
But-
I mean, for myself. I don't like show the girl. Like,
No, I've never
here's
done
my
that.
time.
I've kept track of time just to see like.
Yeah, listen, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just like, so like, you can go on an hour, but it could be the most miserable hour of existence. And I think that's like the worst like misconception with like sex is like just because you're in there for 3 hours, it's usually a bad thing if you're like in there longer and doing your
Everybody
thing
I've
longer.
ever been with wants it to get over really quick.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe that's just me.
I think there's an in between. If it's too quick, it's never good.
Right.
But if it's too long, I agree. It's mostly bad.
I think it's 15 minutes.
I think it's 9 to 11.
No, 9
Yeah,
to 11.
Ella's agreeing.
9 to 11 is actually really good. I just said 15 because I didn't want to be embarrassed if I was wrong. 9 to 11 sounds really good. Yeah. Jay, what about you?
I mean,
20 to 30 seconds?
bro, there's nothing better than like really fast sex and then television.
Nat, what about you?
And the person's like, that was good.
I would say like 20 minutes.
Whoa, what are you
Like
guys,
15?
fucking baking
Athlete.
cookies? That's fucking really long. It sounds like you're having sex with like
Yeah,
a
that's
really
a long
buff
time.
guy.
That's a long time.
Is it?
20 minutes is a long time.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I
does
would say
sound
every
like
time
that.
It sounds like you're having
20
sex with like a
minutes.
really muscular dude, like probably from Orange County. Like someone who knows. Yeah.
No, I don't know. About
No?
that.
Like 20
Hey,
minutes?
handsome.
That's like, yes, like a handsome guy with longer hair, maybe a beard. Yeah. Like,
No. I think
What?
it's longer
wait,
with-
foreplay's not included in the 20 minutes?
I would say okay, maybe like 15 minutes.
That's
maybe
still
20 is
long
too
without
long.
foreplay.
God.
Can I say that I'm really interested in like if there are kids who are learning about sex by listening to this podcast,
Yeah.
and what's gonna happen to them?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. Natalie said 20 minutes.
What do you think, fucking 7-year-olds listen to this? I think the majority of our listeners are like above the age of, I would say above the age of 17, for sure. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today's podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Jason, go follow Jason on social media. Go follow me on social medias. You know, do the whole thing. Go buy some merch.
thank you
That's
guys for
that's
listening.
really nice.
You're the best audience
Keeps
in the
us-
world.
Best audience in the world.
Really appreciate it. I'm very grateful.
This audience,
You guys.
this audience is pretty good.
They're really nice.
Joe
to
Rogan's
us.
audience is pretty nice too.
I'm in Joe Rogan's audience. And I'm great. So,
So yeah.
yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. This has been a Views Podcast. My name is Jeff. Bye.